Lesson 33, Part 2, is multiplying fractions in real-world problems. We learned how to multiply fractions. We learned the skill in the Part 1 of this lesson. And now we're going to look at when you're using that skill. So go ahead and copy down the title in your notes, and then push play when you're ready to begin. And since we're going to be using these steps, let's go ahead and copy down these steps into our notes as well. Step 1, change everything to a fraction. Step 2, cross-reduce. Step 3, multiply straight. And step 4, convert reduce. Those are the steps for multiplying your fractions. Copy those down and push play when you're ready to begin. So we're going to do our first we do problem. We're going to do 2 we do problems and 2 you do problems for this lesson to try it out. There's going to be a lot of writing involved on this lesson because we're dealing with word problems, and you'll want to copy them into your notes so that you have them to help you out both on your homework and for any quiz we have coming up. So I'm just fair warning, this is going to require a little more writing than you normally need to do. Okay, and go ahead and copy down this first word problem. This is our first we do. On Friday, I ate 2/3 of a pizza. On Saturday, I ate 1/2 of the amount I had on Friday. How much did I eat on Saturday? Okay, and we can kind of let our brains see what's going on in picture form. On Friday, I ate 2/3 of a pizza. So that is a pizza cut into 3 equal pieces. Pretend those are equal pieces. And I'm going to eat 2 of those 3. So I ate that much pizza on Friday. And on Saturday, I ate half of that amount. So half of this whole amount is how much I ate. So let's see how much that turns out to. If I have 2/3 of the pizza that I ate, and I'm looking for half of that amount, that is a multiply. When you're looking for a fraction of an amount, it is a multiply question. So my step 1 is to change them to fractions. There's fraction, that's a fraction. Step 2 is to cross-reduce. Nothing goes into both 1 and 3, but 2 goes into both 2 and 2. 2 goes into 2 once, and 2 goes into 2 once. Multiply straight across. 1 times 1 is 1, and 3 times 1 is 3. Convert, don't need to. Reduce, can't reduce. My answer is 1/3, and that does make sense. Half, if you go back up here to my 2/3, half of that, half of 2/3 is going to be 1/3, and so some of you might have seen that right away and said, Ms. Sanchez, that's just going to be 1/3. Half of 2/3 is 1/3. Yes, half of 2/3 is 1/3. So I ate 1/3 of the pizza. And then you might get a question like, so how much of the pizza is left? I ate the rest of it the next day. How much the pizza is left? Well, I tell you what, if I had a pizza cut into 3 pieces, and Friday I ate 2 of them, and then Saturday I ate another third, I have no pizza left. I ate it all. So if you get questions like that, you have to look at how much was eaten and subtract from what was left, in this case none. So the answer to the question, how much did I eat on Saturday, is I ate 1/3 of the pizza. Okay, let's do we do number 2. You're going to need to go ahead and copy this part down. You already have this in your notes, so you don't need to copy it again. But this part needs to be copied down. I was given $50 from 8 different people. How much money did I receive? Copy that down and push play when you're ready to begin. So what this is saying is I got $50 from one person, then $50 from another person, then $50 from another, and another, and another, 8 times. Well, the shortcut for repeated addition is multiplication. So what we'll do is I'll say, okay, well, what is 1/2 8 times? Then I just take my skills that I already learned, change them both to fractions. Well, this is a fraction already, but this isn't. Easy to change a whole number into a fraction. Do you remember how? Put a 1 under it. Now it's a fraction. And I didn't change the number because 1 does divide into 8 8 times, so the number is still 8. Step 2, cross-reduce. Let's have a look. Is there a number that goes into both 1 and 1? No, just 1. 2 and 8, sure, 2 goes into both of those. 2 goes into 2 once, and 2 goes into 8 4 times. Next, multiply straight across. 1 times 4 is 4. And 1 times 1 is 1. Convert if you need to. Yes, this is improper. 1 divides into 4 exactly 4 times. So I have $4. If 8 people gave me half a dollar, I'm going to have $4. Okay, so let's try. You do number 1. On Friday, I ate. That's supposed to be I ate. It said image there because my spell check had fixed it. So I fixed it just now. Okay, so on Friday, I ate 3/5 of a candy bar. On Saturday, I ate 1/3 of that amount. How much candy bar did I eat on Saturday? So I have a candy bar that I ate 3/5 of on Friday, and then I ate 1/3 of that amount. Go ahead and figure out how much I ate on Saturday. Push play when you've got an answer or when you've gotten stuck. Okay, so I have a candy bar. I ate 3/5 of the candy bar, and then on Saturday I ate 1/3 of that amount. When you are splitting a fraction by a fraction, you're multiplying. So 1/3 of 3/5 is what this is. 1/3 of 3/5. Okay. So I'm going to use my steps, change to fraction, that's fraction, cross reduce, all right. Nothing goes into both 1 and 5, but 3 goes into both of those. 3 goes into 3 once, and 3 goes into 3 once. Multiply straight across. 1 times 1 is 1. And 5 times 1 is 5. So I ate 1/5 of the candy bar. Let's go ahead and look at it in pizza format. Let's pretend it was a round candy bar. How about that? And I ate 3/5 of it on Friday. So I've split this into fifths, and I ate 3 of them. And I was dividing, or I was multiplying that by 1/3, or I ate 1/3 of that. So if I split that into 3, this section only that I ate on Friday, into 3 equal pieces, and I only had one of those 3 equal pieces, that's a 1/3 of 3/5. So it ends up being 1/5, like that. So it was another one of these fifths. Then you might have a question that says, well, how much is left? Or how much did I eat the rest of it the next day? How much is left? Look, there's only 1/5 of a piece of that left because I ate 3/5 on Friday and another 1/5 on Saturday. So there's only 1/5 left. So if you get a question like that, that's what that is. But your answer was 1/5 of the candy bar. Okay, and the final you do problem. Make sure you copy this down in your notes as well. I was given 1/5 of a pizza by 6 different people. How much pizza did I get? Go ahead and push pause, write that down, and then see if you can find the answer. Push play when you think you've got the answer, or when you've gotten stuck and need help. Okay, so now you have some sort of an answer. I was given 1/5 of a pizza by 6 different people. So really what I'm looking at is 1/5 plus 1/5 plus 1/5, because I got 1/5 from him, and then 1/5 from her, and then 1/5 from her, and then 1/5 from him, and then another 1/5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1/5 again. Just like with whole numbers, anytime you're repeatedly adding numbers together, you do the shortcut of multiply. So I would do 1/5 times 6. Once I have that calculation ready to go, I use my steps, change them all to fractions. That is a fraction. This is not yet, but very easy to change it to a fraction. There you go. Now it's a fraction. Cross reduce if you can. Is there a number that goes into both 1 and 1 other than 1? No. How about 5 and 6? No. Okay, so next step, multiply straight across. 1 times 6 is 6. And 5 times 1 is 5. Next, convert if you need to. Yes, this is an upside down snowman. The big number is on top of the little number, and the snowman doesn't like being that way. How do I change it? Can you remember? Do you remember? Bottom into top. Remainder is the numerator. 5 into 6 And so we go ahead and do 5 into 6. 5 divides into 6 just the one time. 1 times 5 is 5. My remainder is 1. That becomes my numerator. My denominator stays the 5, the way it was. So I ended up with 1 1/5 pieces of pizza, or 1 1/5 pizzas, one whole pizza with 1/5 of another pizza. So I had a full pizza and another fifth, so I oinked out on that. That was the correct answer to that problem. If this mostly makes sense to you, go ahead and get the closure questions and give those a try. If you need to rewind and hear those examples a couple more times, go ahead and do that. And if that's still not enough, go ahead and come see me and we'll go through some practice problems together. This is just one of those things that the more you practice, the easier it becomes. So when you get onto your challenge task, you'll get more practice, and that'll help you a lot too.